You are causing a disturbance. You do not.
I'm not causing a disturbance.
Oh, okay, so you don't think scaring people is causing a disturbance?
You can't film it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You need to calm down, ma'am.
And the fourth thing they asked me to tell you is not to access any of the stuff that's marked with no trespassing or private property.
When you walk your dog later, make sure you have a leash on.
A man walks into a public post office with a camera, and suddenly, panic sets in. Employees call the police. Confusion erupts over the First Amendment, and even officers admit they've never dealt with this before. But in a country built on free press, how is filming a lobby still this controversial? Let's find out what really happened in Carmel, New York.
Hi, how are you? No, I don't work for the post office.
You're not allowed to take photos or anything in here.
I'm sorry?
You're not allowed to take photos and...
I'm not allowed to take photos?
All that, you know.
Why?
You work for the newspaper or something, or...
Well, yeah, I'm a public citizen taking pictures in a post office.
You're not really supposed to.
I think I am.
Building and,
No, yeah, I understand it's a federal building.
yeah, so let me, if you want to see my supervisor
Sure.
or something,
No, I don't need to speak to him.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Okay.
What's going on?
I mean, I do have a right to do it, just so you know.
Can I help you, sir?
Hi, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
No, I don't need any help. Thank you.
You're just taking pictures?
Yeah, I'm just taking pictures and video.
Oh,
That's it.
oh. Okay. Is there a reason?
What's your name?
Is there a reason for you taking videos and pictures?
Just so I know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
Yeah, well, why is there a reason for you doing that? I'm just curious.
Well, before I can even talk to you, I want to know what your name is.
Well, no, I'm the postmaster.
You're the postmaster?
Yeah, so what can I help you?
I'm
trying to help you right now. What can I do?
I don't need your... the only thing you can help me with is your name, postmaster.
What's wrong? What's the problem?
I don't understand what's so hard about giving me your
I don't
name.
understand why you're video recording in the building right now.
Just because
This
I
is
felt
a
like
federal
it.
building.
I understand it's a federal building.
Okay.
Correct. I
Yeah,
understand
so
that.
but you're not supposed to be recording in the building right now. So I just need to know why.
Well,
If
I'm
you're
not gonna tell you why. I'm conducting business.
You are conducting business?
I'm conducting business right now. Yeah.
Okay. Who are you? You have ID?
You haven't even told me who you are.
Do you have ID?
Are you law enforcement or the postmaster?
I'm the postmaster.
So why are you asking me for ID, sir?
Because I'm the highest ranking federal official in the city right now. So
But you're not
have ID.
you're not a law enforcement.
Do you have ID?
You're a civil servant, correct?
Okay, if you're not gonna buy anything or do anything, you can leave the building right now. There's no reason for you to be here.
I can leave the building, but
Okay.
I'm not going to at this time. I will leave.
No problem. I'll call the police. I'll be right back.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, postmaster. I mean, setting a bad example for your employees. I'll tell you that. Hey, Mr. Postmaster, do you feel good about yourself today? Calling the sheriffs?
What's going on, man?
Hey, how are you doing, deputy?
Not so bad.
Oh, police.
Officer.
Officer.
What can I help you?
Anhanhkoem.
Wait here.
I don't need any help. Well,
Okay,
what was
so
your
why are you at the building?
What was your name? Rocco?
Officer Rocco, why are you here?
And you're just covering your badge number.
5'5".
Okay.
Why are
Thank
you
you.
here?
I'm just here exercising a First Amendment right.
Okay, your First Amendment right to what? You're
Just film in public.
Okay, you're scaring people. You understand that?
Well, I could say the same thing about you, but
Okay.
you're just doing your job, right?
I am doing my job because you
Okay.
guys are scared and
I'm
they're
not-
wondering what's going on in here.
I'm not the one with weapons, sir.
Okay, but you are causing a disturbance. You do not.
I'm not causing a disturbance.
Okay, so you don't think scaring people is causing a disturbance?
As long as my actions aren't
Okay.
causing a disturbance, no.
But you realize this is a government building, correct?
Yeah, I understand that. It's a federal building.
It is. It's
Federal
a
public building.
Yes.
Mhm.
And there are
Glad
things
we're
you can and
clear.
cannot do, right?
Yeah, you want me to show you something? Come here. I'll show you something.
I want you to stay out here.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
You have a backpack with you?
Why would I have a backpack?
I don't know. They said you had a backpack with you, so I want to make sure you don't have anything on you.
Never had a backpack with me,
Okay.
but I'll show you something.
So
Come here.
What do you want?
Come here, let me show you something.
What is your business here?
My business is exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Just so we could be clear here, and you can go on your way, and we don't have to talk anymore. Right over photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes.
Okay. So what's your?
Surprising to me that the postmaster wouldn't know that, but
Okay, but what is your actual business? You said you're with the news media. What news media are you with?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, so you don't want to tell me your name, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to answer any
Okay,
questions
so-
at this time.
Okay. But you want to just tell me why you're here at all?
No.
What your purpose of filming is? Are you doing a documentary?
I mean, the only thing I can really do is just to show you right here that they're permitted. So that's all I can tell you.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
So, but Do you not understand that you're scaring people? Is what
How?
I'm trying to get at.
I would like to know how.
Because they're concerned. They don't know. You said you're not here to conduct any business. You're just walking around filming the place. For all you know, you could be casing the joint. So they're
Casing the post office.
yes, for whatever reasons, because
That sounds silly.
People do rob postal facilities.
That sounds silly. But, I can understand that. And I hope that you clear it up to them that that's not what I'm doing. Okay?
So do you want to? So then, you can at least get your name just for my report because
No.
I got it.
If you want to put, if you need to fill a report out and you have to, there's no other choice, you can put down good citizen. That's not my name, but you could use that.
Good citizen. What is your purpose?
I'll refer you to the poster 7, rules and regulations of the post office
I
officer.
understand that. So how about this for the employees' purposes? What is?
I
why
have
do
no
you wanna
business
film?
with the employees. I have no
So you
business
just
with the
want to film
employees.
the inside of the post office.
Correct.
Or some sort of documentary. Or you
There
just
you
want
go.
to document police interaction because we get called here. Is that correct?
Did I call you? I didn't call you.
I know you didn't call us, but we got called here because they were concerned about you.
I mean, I don't know why people would be concerned with the guy with the camera. Have you ever seen a
Yeah,
guy?
because they're concerned the guy who's got 2 cameras that are coming in filming.
Okay.
That's what
Have
they're
you ever
concerned
seen
about.
somebody commit a crime
I have
while
seen-
on camera?
Yes, I have.
Police
That's why I'm
officers, you're
asking.
right. Police officers.
Yes, that's very common, yes.
Police officers. I'm not a police
Plenty
officer.
of people have committed crimes on camera, yes. That's why
Well, while they're holding a camera on their body?
It's been possible, yes. Yeah.
I've only seen a police officer do that.
Well, that's with you, man.
Yeah. Maybe if I'm on surveillance
So-
or something like that, but
so-
a body camera and then going in and robbing
So
a
you
place.
check this out. You're free to do this, right? Just understand
Great.
that you're causing concern for these people,
I
and
understand.
it's gonna initiate police action because they're gonna call the police and they're gonna
Well-
wonder what's going on because they want to know why you're here.
Well, they called you.
Yes,
You came out.
yes,
You investigated.
that is correct.
You can leave.
So you understand? I can leave when I'm free to leave. Yes,
Yeah, you're free to leave.
I can still be making sure everything's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just letting you know that you're free to
away.
leave. That's
okay?
all.
I just want to make sure that that you have legitimate business for being here,
Yeah.
and you have a reason for scaring people.
That's not my intent.
Okay, well I'm just
I
saying.
can't. A lot of
right,
people
like
get scared by the police.
Exactly,
but that's not your intent,
Is that
right?
my intent?
No,
that's not my
exactly.
intent to scare people. My intent
Exactly.
is to investigate and see if there are any crimes committed. Case in
And
point.
did you do an investigation?
Could you please stop interrupting me? It'd be nice if I could finish my sentence.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'll explain to you why I'm here.
Yeah.
Again.
You already explained it to me.
Okay. Well, I'll go over it again because you keep interrupting.
No,
If
I'm
that's
okay. I'm done. I'm
That's
done.
fine.
Thank you. I'm done. Those were the hands of shame. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah. Good, yes. But if you're just standing on the side, we gotta make sure it's not video recording. Right. So as long as you're not doing that, that's good.
He's educating the postmaster on that I have every right to film here. This is America. There you go.
All right. So check this out, dude. You can film here.
Okay, real quick, just 1 second. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hey, Postmaster, you understand that you have a poster that says rules and regulations of the post office?
Yeah, what
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, what the officer said, you can film here.
But have you
We
seen it
ask that you
before?
don't film the
But
credit
why would
card.
you call the police on me then if you know I can film in here? You're the postmaster. You're supposed to know these things. You're wasting this officer's time.
No, our safety was impeded by you in here. We didn't know who you were.
With the
But
man
now
with the
that
camera?
officer is identified, we're okay.
Yeah.
But just make
Good
sure you
citizen.
don't scan any credit card transactions.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I know how to operate. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Okay, just so you're aware, you can film.
Yeah,
You can
I know
be
that.
inside the building. You
I know that. Public building.
Public building.
Like you said
but
before,
can't
this is
be-
America,
you
right?
Can't be like filming people's transactions. People are.
Why would
putting
I
in
ever do
credit
that?
cards information.
That would
I'm
be a
just letting you
crime.
know. That would be a crime.
That
I'm
would
just
be a
letting you know.
crime.
Make
I
sure
would
you're
not do
aware
that.
Of things you can and cannot do.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Have a good.
Make
day.
sure you put your seatbelt on.
All right, and I just gotta get.
Hey, sir. Apparently, your postal employees aren't helping anybody inside. Might want to go check on that. Just.
He's conducting business, and he'll get back to his business.
No, but I'm just letting him know that the postal employees aren't doing anything.
Have a good day, too.
You too. Stay safe out there. Sergeant Bodo, 219.
Yep.
What was your question?
I'm saying what's going on because they called us. They were concerned, so we're trying to figure out what's going on and what the deal is.
I thought I explained it to Officer Rocco very, very clearly.
You probably did, but I wasn't here, so I'm just asking. And I was wondering if you could tell me what's going on.
Basically, I'm not breaking any laws, and I'm just exercising. I'm exercising. Well, you're asking me what's going on, Sergeant, so I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay? So, not breaking any laws, committing. I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity of filming, and that's it. There's really nothing else much to say. I explained it to Officer Rocco, and I explained it to the other officer. You know, I didn't have to, but I thought it was a good educational lesson for them. So, that's it, Sergeant. I don't even know why you're here. I don't know why you need to be called here.
Well, I mean, I didn't come here, because I wanted to. Somebody called us here, so that's why we're here. Okay?
But there was 2 officers here, right?
Right.
That
They didn't.
officer that's here isn't from here.
They
He's
did
from a
it.
different town. He was just here conducting other
He
business.
was passing by, so
Okay.
we stopped to make sure everything's all
So Officer Rocco, very capable of doing his job,
right.
and he
I know. Yep.
and he took care of it. I mean, there's really nothing else to do or say.
Okay. So you're here filming. I get that.
Uh-huh.
So why don't you educate me some more because I'm
Okay.
a little unfamiliar with. Were you filming inside the post office, outside?
Both. Inside and outside the post office.
Okay.
Inside and outside. Correct.
All right. And there's no. And I'm being completely honest. I
Yeah.
don't know what the laws are for filming in a post office because that's not something I've ever dealt with in the 17 years I've been a cop.
Okay.
So, do you know of any laws or anything that?
No, there is no laws because what happens is, Sergeant Bodo, is that it's a public building. It's a
Right.
federal building, but it's a
Right.
public building,
Okay.
open to the public. So the First Amendment states that you can film whatever you can see from public. So, that's just what it is. And not only that, I showed Officer Rocco, they have a poster 7 in the post office,
Okay, what's that?
which it's the governing rules and regulations of the post office.
Okay.
It's right there in every post office in the lobby. It's right there. And if you go down one of the paragraphs, photographs and filming are permitted at the post office for news purposes.
Right. Which I think is obviously correct, but and like I said, before I go in there, there may be some restrictions to that. It may not just be a blanket fit. Like the employees might have a right to private. You may not be able to film people going. You may not be able to film the mail because that understand what I'm saying. There may be things that you can't.
Well,
get.
I would say the only thing I can't film would be like people intentionally would be people's credit card information, stuff like that. Which that's not my intention, But no, there's really nothing that, because as long as I'm peacefully filming, I'm not interrupting business, I'm not causing a disturbance, I'm not. There's nothing really that I'm doing to warrant being trespassed from a post office, and you have to be committing a crime to be trespassed from public property. So if you're on public property, trespassing is a secondary offense. It can't be the primary offense. You have to already have committed a crime first. I'm sure in your 17 years you know that.
Yeah, I do. But
Okay.
I like I said, I've never. It doesn't necessarily have to be a secondary offense. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You could be trespassed from what you're saying, a public building.
Yeah,
Is that what
public
you're saying?
building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like a private business could trespass me whenever they wanted. Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
learning. I've never dealt with this before. Okay. I don't know what the goal is. What
The goal is to just exercise my First Amendment right. That's it.
Okay.
That's my only goal here.
Okay.
That's it.
But like I said, First Amendment, there's plenty of rights that we have, but there are restrictions on them, and I just want to go talk to them and find out if there are any. I want to do some research and find out if, like I said, something tells me that you could probably film. I think you're right on that, but there's probably some guidelines onto how if people inside there, the employees.
Well, I can clarify. I can clarify that.
Piece of mail,
Yeah, I can clarify that for the
Okay.
employees. So when you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy. when you're in public. So, you know,
But just because that lobby, just because this is a public building, there are places that you have absolute inspection. Is there, if you can't go film in the bathroom, correct?
correct, exactly. That would be one of the limitations of the First Amendment of me filming. I cannot film a bathroom. Correct.
Right. And if somebody has information on an envelope or a mailing address that they don't want in public,
Yeah.
and they're holding that's something you should be able to put on in public either, right? I would assume.
I mean, I don't know. I've never had that. I've never intentionally recorded somebody's mail, so I don't know how I'd even get that.
And I would also assume, and like I said, I'm going to go talk to the postmaster, that if it's causing an alarm and you know, inside the building and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe he has discretion to say, if you're going to do it, can you come outside and do it and not interfere with people coming in and out of the building there, you know.
Yeah.
So
but the only thing would be is that I wouldn't be interfering with anybody. And this is another reason why I film, is to prove that, you know, I'm just peacefully filming a public lobby.
Yeah,
That's it.
And I'm not accusing you. You're being very cordial with me. You're being very nice, respectful. We're having a conversation.
I
I'm
appreciate
not going
that.
to be confrontational with you. Like I said,
Me neither.
This doesn't happen.
I understand.
It's never happened.
I understand.
So I don't know what the federal guidelines are for filming or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go talk to them, do some research, and we'll figure that out.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Are you planning on staying here, or are you planning on leaving? What are you planning on doing?
Well, I plan on doing whatever it is that I want to do, to be frank.
All right.
Thank you. Well, guys, I thought we were done. Here, but apparently Officer Rocco had to call a sergeant here and make this a bigger deal than what it's supposed to be. Thank you, sir.
I was going to talk to you the last time. I was trying to.
Over here. All right. Thank you.
This is a separate matter, but this is,
I'm just filming.
No, you can't film me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to calm down, ma'am. Ma'am, you don't even have a mask on in a federal building.
Go outside.
Good, take my picture.
I mean, you need to calm down. You need to calm down.
No, you do.
Hey, Sarge, you want to take a look at the rules and regulations governing the post office?
No, I spoke to the postmaster.
Okay.
And we discussed, you know, and
Okay, they're right here, just so you know.
Yep, I see him. I read them in there too. So
Okay.
You're obviously allowed to film. In you know, there are a couple of restrictions on it. Okay, the transactions, the financial transactions, those can't be on film, right?
Yeah, I know
Right,
exactly
so
what
that's-
can't be on film.
Okay. Well,
Thank you.
I didn't. This, like I said, this, and
I understand, and now you know, right?
Right. We are not the federal. You know, we don't deal with federal laws nor post. Like I said, and been doing this 17 years. I've never seen it before, but we're learning.
Great.
You can't impede the customers, right, from what they're, you know, going and doing their business.
Okay. Yeah.
Same thing with the employees, right? Impede them from doing their work that they have to do.
Honestly, sir, I don't need you to. You're the one that's not familiar with this, not me. So, with all due respect, I don't need you to explain things to me.
Okay. Well, I'm going to explain them anyway.
Okay.
And then,
I'm gonna just.
All right,
walk
go outside.
I'm gonna walk out then, 'cause I don't necessarily need to hear it.
well, I just don't think you want it on camera. How we doing?
All that cop-splaining makes me sick to my stomach.
And the fourth thing they asked me to tell you is not to access any of the stuff that's marked with no trespassing or private property. You know, this area is obviously good, but all the side entrances in the back, that's.
When you walk your dog later, make sure you have a leash on him, okay?
What's that?
When you walk your dog later, make sure you have a leash on him.
Listen, you said you're here to educate. We're doing the same thing. It's all
I understand, but you know, it sounds like a lot of cop-splaining to me. I know what I'm doing. You guys needed to learn, not me. You know what I mean?
You're assuming.
I don't need you
know
to
what
tell
you're
me.
doing.
Like,
I
how
don't
did
know.
that sound? How did that sound? Hey, when you get in your car, put on your seatbelt. Make sure you put on your seatbelt. Make sure you don't break the law. You know what I mean? It's me giving you directives. I don't want to be given directives. I'm a grown man.
Okay. Okay, then walk away from me. I'm just telling you
Okay,
what
great.
I was just told.
Okay, great.
If you don't want to hear it,
Okay.
then walk
Great,
away.
great. That's what I'll do. You have a nice day. What'd you say?
Got me on video?
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Bootlicker.
If a camera in a public space can cause this much confusion, it's clear we still have work to do. Know your rights, stand firm, and don't let fear or ignorance define what's allowed. Because in America, freedom doesn't come with permission slips.
Beat it. This is a public building, man. What's wrong with you? Go call your chief. Go call a lieutenant. Somebody higher than you.
First of all, you're not in charge here, okay?
You're not in charge here either, son.
Can you read?
I can read. Did you read the Constitution?
Can you read?
I can read, sir.
Can you read?
Listen, you're being
Can you
childish.
read?
Don't do anything stupid. Back away from my space.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything stupid.
I'm allowed to stand, right? It's a public
Yes,
place,
you can.
right?
Exactly, you can.
Okay,
I'm just telling you, you could do that. Don't do anything stupid. That's what I'm telling you.
What happens when a man walks into a public village hall with a camera and gets forcibly removed not once, but twice? In this revealing sit down with the mayor of Freeport, we revisit an audit that sparked controversy, physical ejection, and accusations of misconduct. But when the cameras are rolling, will the mayor offer real change or just smooth words?
Hi, how are you? You guys are treating me a lot better than last time. That's good. I appreciate that. Have you ever met somebody that robs people while filming it? I mean, I never heard of a criminal filming their own.
Gritarme como un loco y gríteme, me quitó el celular. Me decía que no puede, es que no sé inglés. Yo le decía, voy a llamar a alguien para que me traduzca, o sea, como que no es pánico, me dijo, gríteme. Y me quitó el teléfono, me lo tiró y me decía que me sentara y que me metiera al carro.
You personally, how fast were you going?
Sir,
What's the speed limit?
hold on, please. Sir, if you do not give me your identification...
No, you didn't. I don't understand why I'm being stopped.
I already told you.
How did you calculate my speed? How did you calculate?
detain you.
How did you calculate my speed?
We've seen it time and time again, officers using intimidation, force, and unlawful detainment against those who dare to challenge their authority. But today, we also saw something powerful: citizens standing their ground, refusing to be bullied, and demanding accountability. Would you have handled these encounters the same way? Drop a comment below and let's keep this conversation going. Make sure to subscribe for more real-world confrontations, and remember, your rights only matter if you know how to defend them.
Porque me gritó, porque no sé qué, me iba a llamar para que me traduciera, pero me gritó.
Registro para el vehículo y aseguranza para el vehículo se tiene. ¿A dónde va? She wants to get.
Okay, sir, I need to have you back up.
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay, you can just stand. That's good.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy doing traffic stop. You're right. It's officer safety.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Officer safety. What law is that?
Huh? It's
What
not
law
law.
is that?
I'm just walking on the sidewalk.
Go deal with your traffic stop.
I
Get
have
away
a
from
partner.
me.
I can't speak Spanish and I haven't translated.
Who are you? What's your name? What's your name?
We're good to go here.
Look at this clown.
You're right. The clown with the video.
Such an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
I saw the way you were treating her too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You don't even know what's going on here, sir. So,
Check out this guy.
yeah.
Alright, we'll find out who he is. Is he a Taylorsville officer? I'm trying to, but he doesn't answer.
Well, I was trying to talk to you, sir. You didn't want to.
Hey, I don't think your chief's gonna like you acting this way. I know your chief really good.
Yeah, what's his name then?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, so you don't know his name.
Sir.
Insurance and speed. Okay.
What's your name, sir? You're a public servant?
What's she do? What's she do? Okay. I wish I had time just to drive around and just videotape it. It'd be kind of cool to have that kind of job.
You don't even know nothing about me.
No. It's a nice day though. I mean, it's a little cold this morning, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, hope it warms up a little bit. Yeah. I was thinking about going out and buying a video camera today and see if I can just go around and check out the lights and the snow.
Yeah, police officer here. Do you want to identify, sir? Excuse me. You want to identify?
I'm a Taylorsville officer.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going today.
I'm not talking to you.
That's okay. No.
Can I get your name?
He just told you no.
No?
I don't have a reason to give it to you. Thank you, though.
I asked you for your name. You're supposed to identify yourself when the public asks.
I'm a Taylorsville police officer.
I can read that.
He's TY-161. TY-161.
That's my badge number right there.
Can I get your name?
That's as far as it's going, sir. So,
Right there.
Can I get your
Like I
name?
say, we're conducting an official investigation. You can interfere at this point. I've asked you to step back.
You're the one interfering with me. I was way back.
How am
You're
I
the one
interfering with
in front
you?
of my face.
Okay, sir. I appreciate that you've got to know and you understand the law, and I appreciate
Obviously,
that.
you don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate the First Amendment whatsoever.
Okay. Why don't you go read the First Amendment? If I restrict
Why don't
your
you
hold
read it? Why don't you read it?
Go with it. They can't. It's actually protected information there, sir.
What law is that?
It's protect. I'm just letting you know it's protected information.
What
So letting
law
the
is
officer
that?
know. No, I'm just letting you know that
Well,
that's protected.
I'll
We're
let you
like
know that it's your job to protect that, not my job.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You want to start all over? You want to give me your name?
Oh, well, we've already started. When I first started talking to you, you didn't want to talk here, and you're actually not part of the situation. I asked you to step away. You chose not to.
I did step away. I wasn't close to you. I was way far away
Okay.
from you.
So actually,
You came up to me and you got in front of me.
Okay.
Didn't you?
That's
Didn't
all right.
you?
That's okay.
Didn't you?
That's okay.
It's not okay. ¿Qué fue lo que pasó?
Comenzó a gritarme como un loco y gríteme, me quitó el celular. Me decía que no puede, es que no sé inglés. Yo le decía, voy a llamar a alguien para que me traduzca, o sea, como que no es pan y comenzó a gríteme. Y me quitó el teléfono, me lo tiró y me decía que me sentara y que me metiera al carro. Pero me trató muy feo, me gritó muy feo. Me gritaba y yo le decía que esperara, que ya iba a llamar a alguien para que me traduciera y él me seguía gritando y me quitó el teléfono.
For the traffic stop, and then after he saw that, he told her that she was going over the speed limit.
How's it going, man? How you doing? You on a call? You on a call by any chance? Just curious. But Chand, right? Something like that? You don't want to have a conversation with me, man? I'm just investigating right now. I'm doing a story. You on call by any chance? Or are you just kicking it? DD Bachand, right? What's your last name? I don't know if I pronounced that right. So what's up, man? What you doing here? You got a call here, or is this what you usually do? You usually park and just waste taxpayers' money and time?
Can you do me a favor?
Yo, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me, bro. It's my car. Don't put your hands on me. You keep putting your hands on me, I'm gonna push you away. Just like I'm doing. I have a right to go by the car. It's not yours. It's the taxpayer car. You're damn right. Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant. They're busy? You just excessive force.
You have the right to touch citizens. He has the right to look in your car.
You're not gonna tell me
Our property. You have no
what?
right
What you gonna tell me?
just standing here, mother.
Back off of me. You just came on to me.
Step away from me.
You just came up to me. Stop putting your hands on me. Stop putting your hands on me. You don't like how I'm pushing your hands off of me, right? You don't like how I'm pushing your hands off me, right? Don't touch me again.
Don't touch me.
I'm touching you? Watch out. Hold up. Oh, this guy's a clown.
Touch him again. Touch him again.
Back up, back up.
Touch him again.
Call your sergeant, man. Next month what? Nice mouth? What, you don't like freedom of speech? Look at your mouth. Why don't you give me a smile? Your shit look like shit, bro. Yeah, look at that. You look like shit. So I'm gonna go buy our vehicle.
That's right.
Is it your vehicle? Is it your vehicle? You own this?
You don't,
Your vehicle? You f***ed up when you put your hands on me, bro. That's where you f***ed up.
Officer badge number 119
Yeah.
to the state.
I have a right to go buy our vehicle. You have no right to put your hands on me. Look, you worried about space, right? Back the f*** up, homie. Back up.
Get out of my face.
You just came up to me.
You
Back
have
the
no
f***
business
up. Back up.
being next to this
How you
vehicle
gonna
next
say
to me.
I have a f***ing right
you mind
to
stepping over
investigate?
here,
No,
then?
f*** you. You just
Step
put
over
your
here.
hands on me. Back up. And then
over
you
here.
talking about get out your face when you keep invading
over
my
here.
personal space.
You're invading my personal
By
space.
walking over here?
Yes, you are. Yes,
You're
you
a
are.
liar.
Yes, you
And that's
are.
why it's all live.
Okay.
Live.
You can
Live.
record all you want. I'm recording.
Live.
It doesn't matter.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I'm a FOIA request that. F*** you.
Step over here.
Nope.
Get away from my car.
No, it's not your car.
Okay. All right. Whose car is it?
Taxpayers.
Yep. You have a
We
job?
the people. I do.
Where do you work?
You want to know? Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
Look it up.
The same way you guys come to my fucking house and harass me at night and shit.
That's not me.
Nah, who is it then? Who is it?
If I ever come to
Yeah,
your
go
house,
you. The same way you do that, you can look it up. You're done. You're done.
Us taxpayers pay your salary. No, no, no. Constitutional right. You swore an oath to the Constitution. I do not have to tell you who I am. You can clearly see who I am. Right on the caller ID 20. You got 10 minutes.
You riding out?
We pay you $20-some an hour to just sit here and play with your balls? Is that what that is? You playing with yourself off our dollars. This vehicle is paid for by us. It's not yours, it's mine.
you guys need to ride somewhere?
Oh, but you leave it.
Yo, don't push the dog. Don't hit me with the fucking door. Don't hit me with the fucking door.
Do you need to ride somewhere?
Don't hit me with the fucking door. My bad, right?
You need to
My
ride?
bad, right?
I just
Bounce.
said my bad, you didn't
Yeah,
hear me?
f you. You hit me with the door on purpose, bitch. Bye. Bye. You need a fucking dentist. You need a fucking dentist. That's what you need, right?
We pay you.
Out of here.
He's gonna
Oh,
pull over. You should
hit me with the door. Hit me with the car and everything.
You wanna do your job? We paying you to sit in a parking lot?
Yeah, have a good day. Wait until you hear from Internal Affairs.
Officer Ruck with the Hardyville PD.
Okay.
What you doing out this late night heading this way?
Did I do something wrong?
Just trying to make sure everything's good.
All right, you have a blessed night, sir.
Hey.
Am I being held for anything?
Well, actually, yeah, right now you are being detained.
For what reason?
All right, what are you doing?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I didn't break no law, right?
You're right here.
What was your name and badge number? He already identified himself.
I'm Officer Hager.
What was your badge number?
I'm Officer Hager.
Officer Hager? Okay, if you don't want to identify yourself, I'll speak with this officer.
That's fine.
Okay, so what's going on tonight?
Don't worry about it.
From over here, whatever and stuff. What's up?
Don't worry about it. I'm out here watching you guys.
Okay.
I see how you guys like to sit out here in the middle of the road with no lights on.
Okay, you got any ID on you so we can...
For what reason? Like I said, did I commit a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime or am going to commit a crime?
Well, right now, I'm trying to figure out who you are and why you're out here this late.
I'm somebody that watches cops. How about that?
Okay, you're somebody that watches cops.
Yep.
Like, I identified myself to you.
I understand, but you're a public official, correct?
Okay,
Is it not policy for you to?
Where's your identification?
Do I have the Fourth Amendment? Do I not have the Fourth Amendment?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
And I'm not violating that by asking for your identification.
Okay, and I'm telling you I don't want to identify to you, sir.
All right, well, here's the problem. You're out here watching cops.
Yep.
We have an officer up there that you're walking.
That's fine.
Do you have ID?
No.
What's your name?
Don't worry about it. Good citizen.
If you want to play this game, that's fine.
Okay.
You're getting ready to walk on one of my officers on a traffic stop saying that you watch cops.
Oh yeah.
So we're watching you.
All I'm doing. All right, you can watch me. You can follow me.
No, you're gonna stay right here.
Or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna arrest me for it?
Listen.
Are you giving me a lawful order, sir? I'm asking you that. Okay. Is your body camera rolling?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Do you have ID?
No.
So you're out here saying that you watch cops.
I got ID, but you ain't getting it because I ain't break no law.
Listen, you're in the middle of the dark.
It don't matter. Here, you want me to turn on a light? I'll turn on a flashlight for you.
Well, Or you gonna stay here until we're done with my officer?
The hell I am. I'm gonna be out here all night, and I'm gonna be watching each and every one of you.
And that's fine.
You're damn right it is, cause that's what I'm allowed to do. It's my right. No.
Keep your hands out your pockets.
No, I just put my flashlight away. What are you scared? You got guns. I don't got no weapons. Don't be scared, homie. All right?
Matter of fact, keep your hands out your pockets. We're just gonna pat you down for weapons.
All right, so you guys see this officer right here? Go ahead, pat me down, fool. Y'all see this? This is Hardyville Police Department. Hold on, don't go in my pockets. Don't go in my pockets. All right, you can check me all you want, but you ain't going in my pockets.
You got ID?
You ain't getting it.
I just asked about ID.
You ain't getting it.
Do whatever you want.
I know I can. That's why I can. Trust me. I want your sergeant out here. Call him out here. Call your sergeant out here.
Oh, you want my sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Sure, that's fine.
Thank you.
812.
Get out of my pockets. Don't go in my pockets.
Got an individual videotaping the supervisor. What's your name and date of birth?
Don't worry about it. Unless if I've committed a crime, you ain't getting it. Unless I committed a crime, you ain't getting it.
What's your name and date of birth?
I ain't giving it to you. You're one of those tyrants out here that like to violate people's rights, ain't you? Cause see, I know my rights.
I bet you do.
I do.
And I know we have an officer up there.
I don't give a damn what you get. I'll do whatever I want. You ain't gonna stop me. All right, right now you got about 15 minutes before you're legally detaining me. So what the f do you got me detained for?
You wanted my supervisor.
Okay, because of the fact that you just literally patted me down for no f***ing reason. That's what a tyrant does. I don't give a f if you know me. You don't need to know me. You don't need to know me, homie. I don't give a f. I don't care. You guys, you're scared. You're scared. You with all that weapons on you. Look at you. Who are you, f***ing Rambo? Fuck out of here, bro.
Whatever, man.
Am I free to leave?
No, you called for my supervisor.
All right, so if you're holding me here for something, okay. Well, my time's running because I started my clock. So, hello, ma'am. Watson, that's it. How's it going, Sergeant Watson? This gentleman right here has detained me because of the fact that I'm walking down the street recording your officers. And he's telling me that I have to identify, and I told him that I haven't committed any crimes, and he says that, oh, well, he's still going to sit here and detain me for no reason against my will.
Negative, sir.
Okay.
When it comes to law enforcement, when you are asked to identify yourself, you are required to identify yourself.
If I've committed a crime, about to commit a crime?
No, sir.
Okay, well, then you got, all right.
Listen to me. Right now, you are a person of interest. We
For
don't
what
know who
crime?
you are. Listen.
For what crime,
Can
ma'am?
you shut up and listen?
What crime?
No crime. You're walking on the highway. It's after dark. Who are you? Where are you going? Are
you guys
sure
see
you're
this?
Okay?
He was getting ready to walk uptown Humble. So
I'm going to be out here all night.
Parked here. He got out of the van. Well, a van was parked here. He was walking from the direction of the van. We went out with him right here, and Humble was parked up there on his last traffic stop. What he explained to us, make sure this is on your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Is that he watches cops.
I'm a cop watcher. You're damn right.
In that direction. So we stopped him.
I've been doing it for years.
I don't know what his intent was.
To watch cops, you dumb.
No, excuse me. Call him a dumbass again, and you can go to jail for public disorderly conduct. Okay? Understand?
Let your YouTube channel know all that.
And just so you know, mine's
I know. I know. Trust me. That's good. Good. It's good.
These two are recording too. Okay?
That's really good because when I FOIA request it, it's gonna look really good on. I'll give you my first name. It's Good Citizen.
Negative, sir. You will stay detained until you identify yourself.
For what crime have you suspect me of committing?
You will remain detained.
Show me the law, ma'am, that you have a right to detain.
Right now, you are a suspicious person walking on the roadway.
A suspicious a felony or a misdemeanor?
Oh, by the way, you were walking on this side?
Yes.
Oh, he's walking in the same direction of traffic. That's a South Carolina violation. So go ahead and write him a ticket for that and take him to jail.
Take him to jail?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hold on, because I got to get up my other pants.
Well, how many pair of pants you got?
I got 2 on.
All right. I don't know what you got going on.
Look, man,
Listen, I don't know what you got going on. You got
man, seriously? You guys got 8 officers out here. This is...
We've seen it time and time again, officers using intimidation, force, and unlawful detainment against those who dare to challenge their authority. But today, we also saw something powerful: citizens standing their ground, refusing to be bullied, and demanding accountability. Would you have handled these encounters the same way? Drop a comment below and let's keep this conversation going. Make sure to subscribe for more real-world confrontations, and remember, your rights only matter if you know how to defend them. What happens when the very people sworn to uphold the law decide to break it instead? In today's shocking video, a female officer gets caught red-handed violating traffic laws, only to retaliate against the citizen who dared to call her out. From wrongful detention to blatant abuse of power, this case exposes the dark side of law enforcement corruption. Will justice be served, or will she get away with it? Watch until the end to find out.
Name and badge number again, please.
I'm Deputy Head with the Washington County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
We don't have badge numbers in Oregon. We have DPS 16.
Can I see your identification?
This is my identification right here. This is my identification, and this is my identification. I need your license, proof of insurance, and registration.
What's the reason for the stop?
Your speed.
What is it?
You were doing 10 over the speed limit.
How did you calculate my speed?
Well, you passed me, and I was doing 42 and a 35.
I didn't pass you.
You sure did. You absolutely passed me. You came up on me, and you went to pass me, and the only reason you didn't, you got next to me, I hit my brakes to get behind you, and then you slammed on your brakes.
And how fast were you driving?
It doesn't matter. Give me your license, insurance, and registration.
How fast were you driving? How fast were you driving?
Please get code 1 cover my location.
How fast were you driving? You personally, how fast were you going?
Sir.
What's the speed limit?
Hold on, please. Sir, if you do not give me your identification...
No, you didn't. I don't understand why I'm being stopped.
I already told you.
How did you calculate my speed? How did you calculate?
Detain you.
How did you calculate my speed?
I already told you. I already answered your
You
question.
weren't pacing me.
I absolutely was.
When were you pacing me?
Did you not catch up to me?
I was driving legal speed.
No, you were not.
In my own lane.
No, you were not.
You are in the right lane. You in the left lane. And then for some apparent reason, you slammed on your brakes, and I did too, because to figure out what was going on.
Okay.
And you were hauling ass.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
Then how come you caught up to me?
Excuse me, you slammed on the brakes.
Oh, but no, you caught up to me, and then I hit my brakes to get behind you.
So if I caught up to you, how fast was I driving?
At least 45.
How did you calculate it?
I don't have to give you an exact speed,
At
sir.
least 45 is not an answer.
I have to give you a range.
Why don't you tell me,
Sir,
is this a lawful stop?
Yes, it absolutely is. License and get out of the vehicle.
Okay.
You're being detained.
For what? What am I being detained for? I don't think so.
Hands behind your back.
I don't think so, ma'am.
Code 3 cover. Code 3 cover.
Get your supervisor.
Get your hands behind your back.
Do you want my
hands
license?
behind your back now.
No.
Please, hands behind your back.
No.
Hands, please.
I'm
sir,
not
hands.
resisting.
Yes, you are.
What are you doing?
I am told you you're being detained.
For what?
Put your
I'm
hands,
not even legally stopped.
Yes, you absolutely are. Put your hands behind your back, please.
Tell me what I'm being stopped for.
Because, sir, you're speeding. This was
You
a very
cannot
simple
even tell me
stop.
how fast I was driving.
Does it, sir?
Does it matter? Yes, it does matter.
Sir, you were doing at least 10 over.
You have no idea what I was doing.
The statute is...
At least 40, you have no idea how fast I was driving.
No, you were not doing at least 40. You were doing at least 45.
How fast were you driving? First of all, you broke the law yourself. No,
Sir?
you can't take my phone. This is my right to.
Sir.
You want my ID?
Yes, I do, but not right now. You're being detained.
For
Put
what?
your hands behind your back.
No,
because...
I need your supervisor because you're assaulting me right now.
I'm not assaulting
I have
you.
I've been
Sir?
legally operating my motor vehicle.
Sir.
You actually broke several traffic laws. You did.
Okay.
Then you decided to retaliate against me because I noticed you doing something unlawful. Why did you brake in the middle of a street for no apparent reason? And you caused me to brake, and then all of a sudden now I'm being detained because I'm defending my rights.
Behind your back.
No, get your supervisor.
Sir, I've got people coming right now.
Great.
You're making this really hard on yourself.
No, I'm not.
Put your hands
I'm
behind
defending
your
my
back.
rights. Is that your supervisor? Get your supervisor because this is crazy.
My supervisor's right there. Put
Excellent.
Your hands
I want to
behind your
talk to your supervisor.
Put your hands behind your back.
I want to talk to your supervisor.
You're being detained.
Great. I'll give you my ID, but you can't arrest me for no reason.
Absolutely. No, I'm arresting you for not identifying yourself.
All right, let's go. Not resist.
Yes, you are.
Hands behind your back.
Thank you. You got him?
Yep. Is this your supervisor?
Yep, sure is.
I cannot understand what I'm being detained for as I observed your deputy. I observed your deputy slam on the brake so I did too. Then she accused me of traffic violation. And I requested.
Hey, real quick, you're in handcuffs. You got to read your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay. And then you took my phone away from me. That's a violation of my Fourth
You have the
Amendment
right
right.
to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer to have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. Do you understand each of these rights? Have I explained them to you?
I'll remain silent. My Fifth Amendment right.
All right, you must not
Please explain to me what I'm being stopped for. Can somebody explain to me what I'm being arrested for?
Please, this deputy will hear in just a second.
Absolutely. So you have been arrested for because you failed to present me with their required documents that I asked you several times for.
Ma'am, you haven't even told me why I'm being legally stopped.
Absolutely, I have. And
you haven't even given me the opportunity. When I asked you a question, why am I being detained? Okay, because you have detained me.
Okay.
You could not answer. You just simply demanded my ID.
Yeah, that's illegal. Yeah. If
And
you don't
before
give me your
I could
ID,
even do
sir,
that,
sir, you're not listening.
and then when I asked you, do you want my ID? And you said, no, I don't want it now.
Because, sir, I asked you several times for your license, proof of insurance, and your ID. You failed to present those documents several times.
Yes.
I asked you out of the vehicle. You got out of the vehicle. I asked you to put your hands behind your back.
I haven't had the chance.
You absolutely, sir, we have been here for minutes. You've had several opportunities. I'm done having this conversation. You're going to jail. You buckle them in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, he is on your side though.
That's okay. So depending on how busy the jail is, sometimes I prefer it because then I don't have to make sure there's no other cars on either side. They're not very big parking spots in the jail, and I don't want to have to make that decision out.
My foot hurts.
It looks like it hurts.
I'm glad this wasn't a foot chase or anything.
Use of force question for you. When I get up, she's got him in the door. I grab his other arm. I pull arm behind his back and hold him there. Press him up against the car. Is that use of force?
Not in my book.
Okay.
You're going to charge him with resist?
I don't even like when people go to jail. Like, this is the stupidest thing ever.
If he resisted enough that you're going to charge him, then that means your guys is grabbing him and the way you got him into handcuffs was enough to probably write a use of force report. But if you don't think this was a resist, which the DA's office will never charge because you didn't fight.
No,
you
we
just,
didn't fight. It was like passive resistance.
And your other option is to give him a bunch of tickets, cancel the tow, and get out of here.
No, he's going to jail.
Okay then. He's going to argue with you all the way to jail.
That's fine. We can argue with each other every single time.
I'll have fun with that.
Time and time again, we witness officers abusing their authority, using intimidation and false charges to cover up their own misconduct. This case is another reminder that knowing your rights can be the difference between freedom and unlawful detention. Would you have handled this situation differently? Drop a comment below and let's discuss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help expose police corruption and fight for accountability. What happens when police officers try to make up their own laws on the spot? In today's video, officers attempt to detain a citizen for simply exercising his First Amendment rights. From unlawful orders to blatant ignorance of the law, this encounter is a textbook example of why knowing your rights is crucial. Will the citizen hold his ground, or will the officers get away with their intimidation tactics? Stay tuned to find out.
Inside the building?
You can't record inside
Sir, don't record me. I'm not a police officer, so you know you need to not record me, okay?
Why y'all not out? Why you not working?
We got a call.
You got stuff better to do, don't you?
Sir.
Okay, listen, what I'm saying is, why y'all wasting your time?
Would you please not videotape me, please, sir?
Why is that?
Please, sir?
Why is that?
I am not a police officer. I'm asking you not to videotape me.
You did what now?
We got a call for you. You're not here for recording skull card.
You got a call for that?
Yeah, for you.
For what?
You can't be out
for
here,
what?
Sir. Right now. Like walk up and down the street. Record, like for the station order. You can't be doing that.
So what did they say I was doing? You say you got a call? Who called you?
I got a call for you.
You got a call?
Yeah, we got a call for you saying you.
Who called you? Who would call you and tell you I'm taking pictures? Who would do that?
How would I know? I got a phone call though for saying you're like.
You didn't get no phone call saying.
How you gonna tell me, sir?
Well, I'm asking you who called you.
Yeah. we gotta run.
You can't give me an answer, so you just on some bullshit. What do you want?
How am I on some
What can I do for you?
You can't be back here, sir.
I'm saying, what's the issue?
You can't be back here recording scout cars. You can't be doing that.
Yes,
man.
I can.
No, you cannot.
Well, I beg to differ.
You can't go in the parking lot.
I ain't in the parking lot. I'm not in the parking lot. I'm not in the parking lot.
Okay, well, can you go that way for me, please?
No, I cannot.
Go that way for me.
No, I'm not.
Sir, walk that way for me.
No, I'm not.
Sir, walk that way.
Listen, I can be right here. So you need to get back to work.
I am working right now.
What are you doing?
Sir, one more time. I'm going to ask
Listen. I said,
sir,
what did I do wrong?
Go that way, sir.
Listen, I'm staying. I need to. Listen, I'm taking pictures.
You can't do
Minding
that.
my business.
You can't do that, sir.
Yes, I can.
First of all, sir, personal cars can't be doing that. Like first of all, officers can't be.
I'm just walking. I'm just walking down the street.
Okay, no, you're not. You're walking down the street recording like scout cars and personal cars. You can't be doing that.
I can't do that.
You cannot.
I'm out here. I'm not inside of there. Listen, I like to take pictures of all y'all new cars, all the undercover cars. I like to keep track of that. Okay? So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You interrupting me.
No. When I asked you the first time, like I said, what are you doing? You said minding my business. Okay, but my thing is, like I said, I came to ask you about what's going on.
You have a problem with that? Let me walking down here taking pictures. Well, I'm not in the parking lot. Okay, so get back to work. I'm not in the parking lot. He don't have a problem with me taking pictures. So,
yes, sir. Like I said, sir.
He just said he don't have a problem with me taking pictures.
Okay, go that way. Have a good day.
No, I'm not. I'm going this way and back this way and back that way until you get back to work. How about that?
Who cars are right
That's my car.
That's your car?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. You write me a ticket. Go ahead. Okay, well, write me a traffic ticket. That's fine. But I would beat it because you out here giving me a ticket because I gave you a hard time. So you go ahead with that.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you.
I know I asked him not to record me.
Okay, so I'm recording you.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number? Yeah.
Which is not suspicious at all.
You don't do that ever?
Not when I'm not, fighting crime or anything.
Okay.
Just walking through parking lots? No, we don't do that.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Officer Clapham 291. Now, can I ask you why you're searching or looking in people's personal vehicles?
No. Well, you can ask, but I'm not going to answer. So,
okay, so then
I do have a question.
No, I'm not going to answer any questions.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have to answer any questions. So.
How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
I came out and I saw him.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
So I saw him recording inside people's personal vehicles, not marked units, personal vehicles.
Okay.
So to me, that's suspicious. So right now you're detained.
I'm
until
detained.
We can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay. So
all right.
What are you doing?
You might want to get a sergeant before you do all that.
No, I don't have to.
Okay.
So why are you looking at
I'm requesting a supervisor right now.
Tell you what, why don't you go grab a supervisor while I ask you investigatory questions.
Hey, we got a captain right here.
Hey,
yep, that's great.
Hey, Cap.
Awesome.
So, again, why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions, man. Am I suspected of committing a crime?
Yes.
You have reasonable articulable suspicion?
Yes.
Okay, so what crime?
Well, I am assuming that you're either A, looking in people's vehicles, personal vehicles, to possibly take shit out of them.
Okay.
So, that's a crime. That's called theft.
So you're suspecting me of theft right now?
I have enough reason to believe that you could be, yes.
That I could be what?
About to commit theft. About to commit a crime. Okay. So why are you looking in people's personal vehicles?
Again, man, I don't answer questions.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I'm telling you to answer this question. You're under investigation for something.
All right.
Because you're being detained.
Okay.
Okay. So why are you looking at people's personal vehicles?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, you can hang tight then. Yep. And we're going to have a sergeant come out and...
That's fine. The captain is right there. So.
Yeah, well, he's not on duty at the moment, so I don't want to take him on his off-duty
Pretty sure
time.
he's smart enough to tell you that nothing wrong here.
Okay, you stand right here then. Can you stand by with him? Okay.
This is Terre Haute Police Department.
Go ahead and get his name and date of birth. He's detained still, so you can get that info.
No, you're not getting that info.
Because you're under detainment, you have to provide me your name and date of birth, okay?
Okay,
So what's your name?
So what's going to happen if I don't give you my name?
Then you can be under arrest for failing to provide your
So if I give it, it's under duress.
All I need
you understand?
is your name and date of birth.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just again, I'm just making it clear. If I don't give it, you're going to arrest me, right?
For failure to identify, that's a crime, right? That's a crime, right?
Okay. Only if another crime has been committed. See, failure to identify is a secondary charge.
Because you are being detained.
Okay.
You have to provide that information.
Sir, why are you looking in people's cars?
I don't answer questions, man, but I will tell you that failure to identify is a secondary charge. So if I'm not being charged with a crime or if I haven't committed a... No, it's a secondary. Do you know what that means? It means that if I've committed a crime, I'm required to provide my ID. No, but no, you have no suspicion that I've committed a crime, do you?
You're about to commit a crime. That's part of the clause.
You're saying it, I am about to. That's what you're saying.
That's part of the clause.
Okay.
If you are committing a crime or about to commit a crime.
Okay.
Okay? Hang tight.
Hopefully they get this figured out real quick. You got the clown squad out today.
This is why knowing and standing up for your rights is so important. These officers tried to intimidate, detain, and even threaten arrest despite having no legal grounds. But because the citizen remained calm and knowledgeable, he exposed their misconduct for the world to see. What would you have done in this situation? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help spread awareness and protect our rights.